疲れた。Hey Skullmeat, welcome back. How was work? I'm not sure if I should ask, but hopefully it went. Hopefully it wasn't bad. Sorry, I'm filling out a form on the side here, so yeah. Let's see. Was good? Okay, that's good to hear. Oh, that got so yeah. Dude, I don't know if you saw mine. I didn't end up retweeting it, but I got such random I got such random results. It also popped up twice because I thought I did it wrong and I retweeted it twice. Um, but but both times I didn't get Matsuri, so yeah, sad face. I suppose I should have retweeted it anyway, but let's see. Yeah, sorry, just for reference, let me try to open up my notifications. I can't remember what I got. I got Miyabi and I got Miyabi the second. I got Korone and then Miyabi, and it's like I mean sad. Sad. Think it's random. You know, I was a little bit skeptical about the algorithm too in the background because a lot of members got themselves right. So it makes me and some of the results are um like I do wonder if there is an algorithm in the background that like goes through your past tweets or something because it does seem you know. And yeah, so I was looking up I've seen several or many Matsurisu that have gotten Matsuri like or that, I guess as expected, but so I do wonder if there actually is an algorithm in the background, but yeah. But yeah, I whatever the case is, I mean I don't blame such an algorithm for not being able to get it right because I don't really what do you call it? Certainly my Twitter doesn't give, anyone much information. Yeah. But whatever the case is, yeah, I was like, eh, it is what it is. Fair enough. I mean, I guess that's true. That yeah, and I think in that sense, my Twitter is really just me liking random stuff. In fact, these days I've been liking a lot of, or I've seen a lot of like Blender related stuff. So I've been liking those. So probably makes it even more confusing if there is an algorithm in the background. There. Yeah, it's suspiciously accurate, right? The bot is suspiciously accurate at figuring out, your Oshi, so yeah. New wallpaper. I don't think so. Did he send it on Discord or something? Or in which case I haven't seen it. Well, why is my Oh wait, actually it's I'm gonna have sorry, I have to install something, so that's why it's lagging. Just did okay, yeah, give me a sec. Or actually I guess I can just open it on my phone here. Don't need to open it on the computer because that's kind of busy right now. Here we go. Well, I guess the entire network is laggy. Let's see. Oh, from one step at a time. Nice. Nice. Oh, why is my phone not rotating? There we go. Auto rotate. Nope, that's not really the way I wanted it to rotate. I don't know how an algorithm could mess up rotating of all things, but there we go. Nice. And the song that's playing, nice, nice. I guess one thing that would be cool if you can do this with the I don't know if you have access to the background art without the particle effects and like the bubbles and stuff. But I don't know if you could animate the bubbles too, that'd be kind of cool. I don't know how hard that would be, but nope, okay. Well, it is what it is. Yeah. Although that's why I kind of like some artists, right, give you access to like the PSD files for or whatever, either the PSD or the clip project file when you subscribe to their Patreon or something. I honestly think that's a good idea. Um I don't want to say people should or artists should do that because and I know mainly that those PSDs are for people learning, right? But one side benefit, right, is you can take certain effects off and then add them, later, right? So I do kind of think in terms of like a perk, right? Um, for like Patreon, I honestly think it's a good idea. Like, or it there are benefits. Like this is my point. Yeah. All right, it's taking forever to install. Had to AI upscale it. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, it came out good. I mean, I'm always impressed with how well how well the like Waifu 2X, I assume, right? I'm always impressed at how well it works. So actually, here's one thing I was wondering. Do they have one for like real-time upscaling? I know it was briefly discussed early on, but I don't know if there's any consumer hardware that can do it in real time. Um, at say like So the reason why I ask is because I do wonder now, like if because one thing I had thought about early on was like, especially with VTubing, right, is that since this AI upscaling is a thing, and like NVIDIA does AI upscaling for games and stuff, right? So it's possible to if you're well integrated into the with the game engine or the whatever software that to do it in somewhat real time with like DLSS. So I was always wondering like how if anyone was working on like AI upscaling but for like VTubing, right? Because then ideally what someone could do is they could make a you know like space-wise efficient 3D or sorry live 2D model, and then they could use like upscaling to make it look nice. I don't know if that's a thing. I'm just kind of curious if anyone's gotten or anyone's tackled that. But yeah, I'll look into it later. There's a lot of things I need to look into later. But right now, we need to fill out this form so that I qualify for financial aid. I need this done by the 5th week of classes. So yeah. How many weeks has it been since classes have started? I guess 2 weeks now, going on 3. Come on, install. I don't know why Acrobat, needs to take this long to install, honestly. It's a freaking PDF editor, like, come on. Let's see. I would like to work on more programming related projects too, but one of these days. Um, Maybe I'm going to fill out these forms and then get started on studying. I got some soldering I need to do as well to get my bicycle up and running, so we'll do that as well. Benja, I guess. If you're looking for cute anime girl to cute anime voice, sorry to disappoint. If you get this, wait for to stay. Right now I'm actually, I guess I'm not studying, so the title is a lie. I'm waiting for some software to install so I can fill out some paperwork. But once I'm done with that, then I'll actually start studying. You know. So like, yeah. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I guess I didn't realize. I kind of forgot. But yes, there was a person yesterday, wasn't there, that I was typing in Japanese. But yeah, sorry, I guess, so yeah, I forgot. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, welcome back. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a long day. Well, I mean, guess it hasn't really been a long day, but felt like a long day. I fell asleep in class, so I definitely got stuff that I need to review. Um, is this done starting yet? No, this. Ah, it's taking so long. YouTube channel is that you? Which ones? I mean, I guess the answer must be no, because I can't quite remember which ones you were talking about, but maybe I did. Which ones were they again? Oh, yeah. Let's see. I put them on. Well, I mean, I guess I don't really remember which ones I watched, but I watched a few videos. I kind of just I can't remember which one anymore, but it was from a few weeks ago, right? I think, right? Um, yeah. So I kind of forgot, yeah, but yeah, I ended up using it as like something to watch while um, falling asleep. So yeah. Yeah, sorry, I I actually totally forgot about that. Yeah, they were good. They were good. Maybe not sure if they were quite, something I want to fall asleep to, but they were interesting though, yeah. Although I do wonder what the point of watching those as I fall asleep is because I only remember bits and pieces of the videos. Actually, I barely remember any of it, right? Because, I'm watching it as I fall asleep, right? So maybe I should actually try rewatching the channels when I'm paying attention, but bedtime. Oh, right, yeah, yeah, totally, totally. Sounds good. I'm assuming you have work tomorrow. So, yeah, no, that's totally cool. Yeah. But yeah, yeah, so I guess it sounds like work is off to a good start at least, so that's good to hear. Yeah, but yeah, yeah, so yeah, we'll catch you later. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, yeah, thanks for popping by. Let's gotta I'm going to yeah, so I just want to get this paperwork filled out and then sent to my PI, and then he'll fill it out, or our admin person will fill it out, I don't know. And then uh I won't have to worry about financial aid. Yeah. Although I guess I do need to worry about one thing, which is how much money is due on my account. Oh, there we go. Finally finished installing. Minnie, welcome back. How's it going? Me, I just need to the title probably says, I think I left it at studying, but what I'm actually doing is sorry. Um what I'm actually doing is I'm filling out some paperwork that I need to in order to enroll for a class. So, hmm? Wait, why can't I edit this? Oh, sorry. Ah, this is so long. Click on. I just want to fill out the damn form. Jeez. Maybe I can just fill it out here. Sorry, I can't remember how I filled out this form last time. Yeah, I need to fill sorry, I need to fill out this form, otherwise I won't get financial aid. Oh, there we go. Okay. And I need money, so this is fall semester, yeah. I don't remember. I sit here so. Oh, I haven't moved from my seat at all, so the lights turned off automatically. Well, there's a song title I haven't heard in a while. Yeah, what about it? Actually, I never ended up finishing that, did I? I must have the audio files for it somewhere. Maybe we'll do it at some point. Now that everything's kind of... Oh, shit. I hope that saved a draft of my email. Oh, there we go. It didn't send it, right? Yeah, yeah. Okay. So let me change this. Um, Let me just... But yeah, sorry. So what about Takane no Hanako-san? I never ended up... I mean, I did cover it. I just never ended up finishing the mixing for it. Because I couldn't really... I kind of just ran out of time. Oh wait, what? Oh, this, I need to edit. Okay. Or wait, no, I don't need to edit. I guess I need to hit... Um, I need to hit fill and sign. That's what. Oh, what? This is such a pain. Okay. So I guess I need to fill it out again. Oh, it saved it. Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. So then I can hit 3 here. And hit 3 here, yeah. Hit 9 here. Cool. Yeah, okay, yeah. Um, so- cool. So now it should say 3 units at for 9 hours a week. Yeah. Cool. And actually, I think instead of going right to studying, I'm gonna fill out the. Well, if I keep saying that, it's gonna take forever. Actually, I won't. Um, I will leave it at that. Let me just make sure. Let's see if we used. Um, yeah, sorry. No, essentially, in order to request these 2 unit or 3 units rather of independent study, I also need to submit a 1 to 2 page description of our project. And I was like, oh, let me write that right now because might as well get everything done at once. But if I do start writing that now, then inevitably what's going to happen is that I'm going to spend the entire evening writing that paper as opposed to studying, which is more pertinent because, well, we have a problem set due at the end of the week and I need to really catch up on lectures. So it's procrastinating, but I am going to procrastinate on filling out that form, especially since there's some other things I need to do. But also, let's see, reduced course load. I do need to fill out this form as well, but I think that's just that doesn't require much work, so that'll be fine. Yeah. So I need to study though, so like I need to actually study. So let's put that aside. I submitted the partially filled out form to my PI, so he just needs to write a quick, he just needs to fill that out really quick. And once that comes back, then I'll write the form. But right now, at this precise moment, what I need to worry about is catching up on studying, so I can finish that, or even just not even finish, just work on that problem set that's due on Friday. So because it's already Tuesday, yeah, shit. Anyway, yeah, okay, let's get started. Yeah. Well, and that was also enough time for my iPad to charge a decent amount, so that's good too. Um, and we're gonna, yeah, let's do it. Cool. I don't know Let's turn off all the music. Actually, it's gonna be more procrastinating, but let me throw away some garbage off my desk because there's like no space. Keys. There we go. Let's do it. Monarchy, welcome back. I just threw out some garbage, so now I can actually start studying. Fortnite. Okay, cool. Found a chill person to play with. That's good to hear. By the way, how does that work? Because Fortnite's a battle royale, right? So I'm assuming you don't end up in voice comms with anyone. Was there a multiplayer mode? I can't remember. Oh, there is a party. Okay. Let me. Realistically, I'm not going to be eating this. Let me throw this out of the refrigerator too. Now we can get started. After I fill up the refrigerator with drinks. See, this is procrastination. I'm super productive today. I'm getting all this, like, office prep stuff done, but I'm getting absolutely no studying. Oh, that's... All right, there we go. Now no more excuses. Let's go. Let's do it. Well, now the only excuse is the fact that the freaking video won't load. But it's got up 2 to 4 players in their respective. Oh, there's different modes, right? Yeah, I don't know how I didn't know that, but right. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's good to hear. All right, let's do this. Actually, let me re-listen to the end of the previous video. Because just as a way to kind of jog my memory. Stayed away from the other place. Sorry, what other place? Strat of doing nothing. Sorry, today's been a long day. The other server. Oh, Discord server. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you know. Yeah. I can't really comment on whether that's a good thing or not, but, you know. Yeah. Let's see. Well, I mean, regardless, it sounds like you had some fun on Fortnite then, so that's good to hear. Okay. Well, again, um, yeah, honestly, I guess the reality is I don't know enough about the situation, so, but again, you know, sounds like you had fun, so I think that's good. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, it's just it's just so hot today that I'm just kind of sitting here and I'm like, you know, this air conditioned office, this is good. This is good. This feels good. Uh, I don't know. I feel like today was not a get anything done day. Today was definitely a just survive type day. Yeah. I might just take like a desk fan with me to class tomorrow, because like honestly. Yeah. Although thankfully the lecture hall is I think pretty well what do you call it? Pretty sure it's pretty well air conditioned tomorrow. But I got this little desk fan, so is this charging? Will this Ah, Sushi. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't do groceries over the weekend, because that probably would have killed me for sure. Not literally, figuratively killed me. Well, yeah, I might just take like I got some ice packs here. I might just take like a fan and ice packs with me to class tomorrow. Just put like the fan and then the ice pack in front of it and just be like individual air conditioning. Be like, don't mind me, Professor, I'm just cooling off. Oh, and then Reiner, welcome back. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how the weather is over there, but for us we're in the middle of a bit of a heat wave, so um and you know this we live by the well pretty close to a bay, so um or you know the university is pretty much next to the bay, so um yeah, we're used to pretty moderate weather, so all this hot weather kind of caught everyone by surprise. Yeah. Anyway, I need to get to studying, so if anyone else wants to, you know, yeah, you know the deal. Rains a little bit and then the sun comes. So, what do you call those? I guess you call them sun showers. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about that because that sounds like it'd be kind of humid. The mix of Also, why is the volume so low on this video? Maybe it's like okay. You know, I might just bring a camera with me, so that I could have an overhead camera at work as well. I might just do that. Uh, the sound of rain. You know, honestly, I kind of miss it. Um, yeah, because like, you know, in California, right? In virtual California, whatever. Anyway, in California, right? Like I feel like there's so little rain that it's like I don't know, yeah. Yeah. We don't get that kind of ambiance all that much. Yeah. I mean, sometimes we get rain. Sometimes we get rain, but I don't think we get enough that, you know, I feel like we don't get the kind of rain that's like persistent enough that the air really like cools down and, you know, you can kind of, you know, like, you know, like the kind of like the like late afternoon, early evening type rain where like, you know, the weather kind of or like the atmosphere kind of like cools down and like you know it's just kind of the sound of rain and you can kind of just sit there and just sort of chill. Like I feel like we don't get that all that often in California, you know. We get some rain, but yeah, yeah, no rain, only suffering, exactly. Yeah, although I imagine after the heat wave we're probably going to get some rain, right? Or at least the weather's probably going to cool down a bit after that. It usually does that. I mean, I guess it usually does that only because we're in the bay, so I don't know about everywhere else, but hopefully we get some rain or something. We'll either get rain or forest fires, right? So, or, yeah, one or the other, that's for sure. Right, okay, so that's it for that video. Uh, oh, you guys got snow? I guess we get hail. I don't know, but I've seen hail like once in California. It was when I was in elementary school. Certainly haven't seen it anytime soon, but we got hail for like a few hours once. And that's the closest thing we've gotten to snow in SoCal. I mean, I guess that's not true. If you go to NorCal, then you do get snow regularly. You know, you go to like Mammoth or or what? And probably like Mammoth, right? That's where everyone goes to like ski and shit. Um, yeah, yeah. Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm trying to think like where the big tourist places are for snow. Um, yeah, but yeah, yeah. You know, I remember I forgot when it was, but it was sometime in I think was it like middle school or high school that I was kind of just I don't remember what I was doing, but Griffith Park, does it ever rain there? Or not rain, the snow? I mean, it'll actually, yeah, rain even. Yeah, it doesn't even rain over there, much less snowing. But I never actually been up to Griffith Observatory. Um, I I I mentioned I think before I don't have a driver's license, right? So whenever we have guests over, my brother and my mom are kind of the ones that kind of entertain them. So my brother and my mom have definitely gone to the observatory multiple times, but I haven't gone a single time. You could recreate in GTA. Oh, right. Yeah, actually, yeah, you could go to the observatory in GTA 5, couldn't you? Or I assume you can, because it's Los Santos is based off of LA, right? So, or based on LA. So, um, but yeah, yeah. Sorry, what was I saying? I was saying something. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I was thinking about this in uh at sometime in middle school or high school, whatever. But I was like, I haven't seen snow in a while. Why is that? And I was thinking about it, and the main reason, well, part of the reason is because we wouldn't do like family vacations like ever. But no, I mean that's not true. We did family vacations, but we always would go to Japan, and it'd always be the summer to so that my mom could visit family, right? So, because I think when we were in elementary school, I think we did more stuff like, going up to like going skiing or shit, or like going camping. I know we did that a few times, so I guess we didn't really do it a lot. But my point is, yeah, I realized the only time I would ever see snow was when we'd go visit, my mom's family in Japan in the winter. So when we stopped doing that, because honestly it's financially super fucking expensive, right? We stopped doing that like, a bit into elementary school. Um, so I realized like that was the last time I saw snow, right? Because it was, the last time we visited Japan in the winter. Or the last time we visited Japan in the winter and it happened to snow during that time. Um, so I realized I was like, man, I haven't seen snow forever. Why is that? And I was like, oh yeah, no shit. It's because A, we don't do family vacations, and B, we haven't gone to Japan or we haven't visited Japan in the winter in like ages. So yeah, so yeah, I don't. So this is all just to say that yeah, snow is. I'd like to do like a winter vacation and go to Japan again and like what a flex. Yeah, man, my dad flexing his income. Actually, this is kind of and this is where actually the whole strat comes in, but this is just like a secret, maybe not a secret strat, but the strat for if you ever make it big and then you have kids, um the way to game a financial aid um in California. The way to game financial aid if you're a California resident and you make a lot of money is if you enroll like if you ask for financial like academic financial aid after you're 24, I think, or once you become 24 or something. I'm pretty sure you get classified as an independent. So when you request financial aid, if you're, or at that point, so you start university or you start requesting financial aid from a universe, through a university. after you're 24. Then since you're classified as an independent, your estimated or family contribution to your finances becomes zero automatically. So you qualify for like max financial aid for a lot of places. So that's the strat. That's the strat. Now what's the trade-off for that? Well, you have to sacrifice like 6 years of your life. So yeah, but this is what I mean by like I think California has like a pretty good um deal, right? Because basically what that means is that if you want to go back to school, like California makes it really fucking easy to go back to school, is guess my point. Because we have the California community college system, right? So it makes it really easy to get units part-time. Even if you can't get units part-time, it's really fucking affordable to get your general ed done. So like, which is why when people say they finish high school and go to like to the trades or something, I'm like, legit, that's not a bad idea, right? Like you finish high school, during high school, there's plenty of like trade internship programs. So you do that, right? You work for like 6 years or something and you save up money. Hopefully your parents aren't, or hopefully you have a good relationship with your parents and you can stay with them for those 6 years or whatever. So you make a good amount of savings. You go back to community college. Ideally, you don't use your financial aid then, you just live off of your savings. But then you go to community college, you do your general ed, then you transfer to a four-year university, and boom, you qualify for financial aid and you have a fuck ton of money saved up. And you know what I mean? Like, like, so you pay like bare minimum and right? And your parents making, could be making bank and you'd still be, getting like what, like 15-20K a year and in aid from the government, like that's the strat, right? Like not really, of course, because it puts your career back like 6 years, but if you don't have a choice, I think for people that don't have a choice, I think like honestly, if they're if someone is like we're say 25 right now and they've been working part-time for a long time and they have some money saved up but they don't see career growth, then like legit I would tell them go back to school, because the California is gonna make it really fucking easy for you to get your degree, right? So um like it's not a perfect system, but like it's a pretty good deal, honestly. And then all you have to do is, I say all you have to do like this is easy, of course it's not, but one way you can kind of offset the cost even further is if you go to community college, then just do work study at community college. You'll get income and that income will count against financial aid, but unless you're not, you're not going to be making a ton of money anyway, so it's not going to actually change your financial aid all that much, right? So, oh, sorry, Reiner, it's no, oh, living with it? Yeah. I mean, you hear anyone that's lived in like Boston or something, and you hear about the kind of snow that they have to deal with, and it's like, yeah, not something to live with. Definitely like more of a vacation thing. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Um, I do think California does have a significant deficiency in like seasons, right? The joke of California is always right. Like, um, there's only there the joke is either that the four seasons are less summer, summer, more summer, and fire season, or that there's only two seasons, summer and fire season, right? Like that's the joke in California. So um yeah, so yeah, we so I would appreciate if there was more of a, you could really kind of feel the seasons a little bit better, but or a little bit more, but it is what it is. I'm not going to complain too much. We got good weather overall, I think. The only thing I think we really realistically need to worry about is earthquakes, right? Which is bad, but they're not all that common anyway. So, and after the whole San Francisco and like the whole the big earthquake, most buildings in California, if not, yeah, most buildings are earthquake have earthquake mitigation, so you don't really have to worry about it all that much. American dream, the American dream is to not have a stable job out of high school and then have to go back to school when you're 25 and then take out student loans. Pay off student loans until you're 40. Talk about the American dream, am I right? Yeah. Yeah. But you know, like I legit think the people that went into like welding after high school and stuff, like the because I knew in community college there were some people that either were going into welding or just went straight into welding out of high school, and then they were taking community college classes part time. Like that's the strat, right? You take like a 1 day a week or 2 day a week class, um, in in your open time, and you're making bank because welding is pretty in pretty high demand, um, especially since like the number of new welders isn't that high. So it's in pretty high demand. You get your like your union, like you get the benefits of, the welding union and stuff, um and then yeah, you just take classes part-time, right? And then, once you're classified as an independent, you just get financial aid and right, like that's a good deal, honestly. It's not a good deal, but it's like they make it, you know, in terms of a pathway, I think they've made it realistic. Student loan relief, yeah, I don't know. It'd be nice if that'd be the case. Of course, I don't have any student loans, so it's kind of, I'm somewhat detached from the problem, right? Um, yeah. Yeah, right. Like this deal is so exactly this deal is so fucking cushy, and all it costed was, well, what it really costed is 6 years in my, in a very, like I mean, the trade-off is my well, my roommate was saying the same thing. He was like, "Oh, geez, you have it really good," and I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, if you sacrifice, 6 years of your life, like yeah, all it costed was 6 years of my life in my, late teens, early 20s, right? Like, um, I guess present progressively, right? Like, so yeah, I mean, if it depends on how much you value that time, right? So but if you don't value that time all that much, then yeah, it's a fantastic deal, right? Like, see, personally, the way I see it is like if I could have just paid that money, I probably would have. But I mean, you work with what you have, and this is again a pretty good deal, right? And this is why I'm surprised. It's like I thought I was gonna have to take out student loans and have wasted, a good chunk of my life, or a pretty important part of my, my life, right? But all it really costed was that time, right? I don't actually have to take out loans, which is like fantastic, right? So, and then, now that I'm doing research, I'm getting paid, right? Through work study. So, like, it's, not like this will work for everyone, but like, if you're willing to do work study and, you're willing to, I guess sacrifice that time, from when you're out of high school and before, you get classified as an independent, then it's like, yeah, man. Like it's a strat. I think I think it's an underrated strat. I never even heard of anyone, considering it's a strat. So, but you also do see a lot of people in their mid 20s, going back to school. So even if people like even if people like aren't aware of it out of high school, I imagine they hear about it in the workplace, because there were a lot of people like that. Yeah, there were a lot of people that were like, yeah, I worked for several years and then I'm back in school. So yeah. Nonetheless, so again, the whole loan relief thing is a little bit not really my thing. Now, I sort of regret not taking out loans, because then I could have made extra money, but again, I'm not complaining, right? Um I'm not complaining. Yeah. I've got a good deal going. Um yeah. I mean, again, it'd be nice, right? Um I honestly think it's ridiculous. Like I've got a good deal going, but like I also see how much I would have been charged, and it's like that's ridiculous. Like And also international students. I feel real bad for international students because they pay like 40K a fucking year. like like my entire academic career I think only amounts to like 40K in terms of cost. But they're paying that quantity in like 1 year of to or 1 year of attending this university, so it'll cover almost everything. Oh man, that would be awesome, right? Yeah. Did so what's the situation with the loan relief? When is it when is it gonna, when are they gonna make a decision on it? Because that'd be awesome. I guess alternatively you can do the whole office, declare bankruptcy. It'll only tank your credit for a few years. Cause you Yeah, so did you ever end up looking into what do you call it? Did you ever end up looking into going part-time while you still work at your current workplace? I know it came up briefly in conversation before, but um yeah, I was wondering what the situation with like how feasible that was. No, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I guess it's one of those things where you can probably work you can probably think about it once the loan relief comes through, right? Because then you'll have because then you'll have that load off of your shoulders, right? Probably no sense in worrying about it until it becomes feasible or realistic. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just kind of curious. Let's see, student loan. When is this? So when does this, sorry, when does the loan like relief forgiveness thing go through? Oh, it says online forum will be available by October. Okay. Cool. So hopefully by October we get some more concrete information. Your mom wants I don't know if your mom wanting to go is a really good reason, but it'll be nice if your intentions align with what your parents want, right? Yeah. Don't get into gunpla. Yeah, so I know my cousin is really into Gunpla. Um, my cousin's really into Gunpla. He also he also you know he also got a little bit sidetracked in his academic plan as well. So I'm sensing a correlation here. Well, actually, not really because I'm not into Gunpla. But anyway, although I do like those model kits, they look cool. But I don't know. I don't know. It's the thing with Gunpla that's always kind of kept me away from it is that there's I don't know. It's I don't know what to say. It just seems like the upfront cost to get started seems really high. I know that's not the case anymore. I did look into it a little bit more recently, and I know that there's kits that are like even like $20 or more like 2,000 yen. So with import fees, it's more. But I know that there's stuff even as cheap as like $20 that you can that are of decent quality. But like, so I think nowadays maybe it's a lot easier to get into. But at least back when I was like a kid or something, it was they didn't really have super affordable kits at the time, if I remember correctly. At least the ones that I wanted weren't affordable. So, it was like essentially what Gunpla looked like to me, when I was a kid was like, it looked like a super expensive hobby that, like that you have to like dump all your money and then potentially you might fuck up the model. Like it's not, yeah. Would you come $5? So yeah, I guess it's really affordable, isn't it? I guess I just never really found the affordable stuff, but um actually, so the thing I think that would be really cool is, now that 3D printing is a thing. No, I'm joking. But really, now that CNC mill like desktop CNC mills are really affordable, making your own like runners and shit, right? Like because because if you can CNC your own like metal mold, then it's super feasible to like build like your own injection molding setup, right? So like literally you make your own kits, like that'd be so cool. But anyway, um, yeah, I'd like to get into Gunpla at some point, but I just don't have the disposable income for it, right? That's just the reality. And it's not even just the cost of the kit, right? It's like the cost of like if I want to make the model look nice, then I would probably have to get some new tools and stuff. Um, model GPU short. Well, see, that just sounds like a bigger argument for making your own kit with like a DIY injection molding setup. Sorry, let me just found something interesting on the side there. Um, popular rare one, scalping, right? Although I heard, at least with Gunpla, there's been a transition more towards uh, like manufacturing to order, or no, maybe not manufacturing to order, but manufacturing to pre-order rather, if I understand correctly. Um, I don't know how common that actually is, but I've seen a lot of videos talking about how like they'll they'll manufacture based on how many pre-orders they get, or at least you'd be able to pre-order and be guaranteed a unit or like a yeah like a however many units you want to as like a scalping mitigation. So um yeah, which I thought was smart, right? Probably reduces their overhead as well in terms of you know manufacturing to excess. So yeah, yeah. So I think realistically though, what I would end up doing is I'd probably end up like buying a resin 3D printer and just like making my own kits or something. Too much DIY in me. Yeah. I don't know how feasible that is, but that's definitely something I would like to try. Actually, there's a couple 3D printing projects that have been on the back burner that I would like to try if, I had more time, but we'll see how things go. Like wax seals, right? Like to seal like envelopes and stuff in like specific like Hololiver logos. Like I wanted to do that at one point, and I have it here on my notes, but didn't really have time for that. Got some other stuff here, but anyway, we'll find time eventually. New models, really? Why is that? Because there still are Gundam like anime going, right? Although I don't know what the current one is, but 10 kits in different scales. Okay, so I suppose that makes it easier on them. Um, if they just make the same kit in multiple scales, then they probably can target more markets. Okay, wait, sorry. I need to actually study though. Sorry, but no, feel free to write or feel free to keep typing. I just let me actually like take some notes though. I don't know if you can hear my keyboard tapping, but hopefully it's not too loud. Actually, let me open the door too. It's getting kind of stuffy. The fan is too loud, so yeah, fan's fine. All right. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? If I ever get time off of school, then maybe I'll build some Gunpla. Well, there's two conditions there. If I ever get time off of school, and then if I ever have enough of a disposable income. So realistically, never. Streamed has a maidenless. Oh, I'll do that. I'll do that later. Uh, it's it's right like it's a super titanium edition or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, after master grade, maybe there's gonna be like a god grade or something. Master grade expensive. So what is the difference then? I thought Master Grade was the like the top tier. You can't get any better. How how did they like one up themselves? Because I thought Master Grade was like perfect. And obviously, like like I don't know. Like I thought it was like with like I thought Master Grade my impression of Master Grade was it was like it has like all the details are accounted for and like everything. So how did they like one up themselves? Top is perfect grade. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. So Master Grade wasn't the perfect was it wasn't the top. Okay. So here's new one. I really should have gotten a coffee earlier. Unicorn Gundam. I remember people were kind of bashing the look of the Unicorn Gundam when the show was first airing, but am I the only one that like I don't know. I thought like the transformations looked pretty cool. I don't know. Or at least at the time I did. I don't know. But I know do people like it now or I don't know. I feel like people were kind of like bashing it when it first came out or when the show was at least first airing. Oh, it comes with okay, even a hanger. Okay, that's pretty good. They like it more now? Okay. So I guess it grew on everyone. Yeah. I don't know. I should watch Gundam at some point. Because like I do like mechs, right? So they are cool, so. Alright, honestly, I can't focus. Let me take a break. I don't know. I feel like just having to like just exist in the hot weather today just totally just burned me out. I didn't even do anything today, really. Well, I guess I did do some stuff, but oh, I should have bought snacks. Yeah, it's already too late. The convenience stores are closed, and the supermarket's closed. Yeah, shit. Oh, gee. I didn't actually watch. Obviously, I didn't watch the OG or let's see. What is the pronunciation for like for that one? Is it ZZ or is it like double Z or what was it? The or the way you read it is different, right? If I remember correctly. Let me see. Or maybe I'm thinking a different one. Double Zeta, that's what it was. You have to read Z Zeta. Okay. That's one thing definitely with Gundam, right? Can't remember how to read the fucking titles sometimes. Like turn A? Like where the fuck do you get turn A? I mean, I guess it's clever. Yeah, I should go back and watch Gundam. I did watch the origin, like the what do you call it? The remakes of the original. Or I think it's a I don't know. Is Gundam the origin, is that a remake of the original, or the actual name from Wait, so I heard so I remember watching some YouTube videos about like anti-scalping measures and or for Gunpla. And I remember like one of the things was like store or cashiers would be like asking people in line, how do you read the name of the product you're here for? And then I think one of the trick questions was like for new Gundam, you know, not like so for one of the cases it was for like some version of the of New Gundam that I don't quite remember or know honestly, um but I guess yeah. But yeah, so I remember so that one I actually know just because of that story, but um or just from that video, but yeah. Yeah, I think for like Gunpla, the scalping mitigations I've seen is that they'll ask like Gundam specific knowledge that scalpers wouldn't know, like either what is the name of the Gundam if it's difficult, or what is the name of the pilot, or I think those were the most common ones I've seen. Like what is the name of the actual kit they're there for, or what is the name of the pilot? Just to make sure that like non-scalpers are the ones that are buying it. Um, yeah. And what was there was one story about how Gundam fans tricked scalpers into like buying like what do you call it? Um which one was it? Not let's see. So the Nightingale was the red one, right? That scalpers bought, but then the manufacturer announced like a second production run like immediately after, and it like fucked the scalpers. So but the one that where fans tricked scalpers into buying something that no one was interested in was Tristan, I think. Right? Is that like Gundam Tristan or something? I think that's what it was. Is that right? The one where they like where scalpers got tricked into buying like like a shit ton of like the like Gundam Tristan or something, but I guess the build quality was shit. So okay, so this is true. That I mean, I guess I wasn't really doubting if it was true, but I guess wow. So it's the shit quality of the kid is well known, I guess, or is world renowned, I suppose. Yeah. I was looking at it and I was like, if like the kit might be shit quality, but like maybe that's what I need to buy to get into it, right? Like, just like a shitty kit that, is cheap, honestly. The wiki for the it's on the wiki. Okay, maybe the wiki should add they took advantage of that and they tricked scalpers into like mass like, stockpiling this. 3 minutes six, so 18 minutes total. Yeah. Oh yeah, thanks for the link. Yeah. I think there it is, yeah. Kirby at the bottom. Oh yeah. Yeah, someone should add the whole like scalper story. It's hilarious. Yeah. So if I remember the scalper story correctly, I think it was that um, Tristan was being added to one of the mobile games, I think. So then fans started being, or fans pretended to be scalpers and were like tweeting about it, saying like, "Holy shit, there's there's this upcoming kit, and it's based on a super popular Gundam that's even being added to this that's featured in this popular mobile game." And I guess that's how they tricked scalpers into thinking that the kit would be super sought after. Um, but then, so it was a funny story. Is I guess my point. Yeah. But yeah, the only gunplay information that I have is in regards to what I see on YouTube regarding uh, well, unfortunately, a lot of it's about scalping, but there's some fun stories in there about how scalpers get their just desserts, so to speak. Yeah, yeah. I do wonder how many of those videos get watched by like international viewers, right? Because I think they are funny stories, and are kind of interesting, and it is kind of interesting to see how scalping is, well, scalping is obviously global, but various um, but nonetheless, it is kind of a interesting second angle to it. Um, always, yeah. I guess these days it's easy to, or it's not easy, but it's much more. It's easier to get stuff imported from Japan, but even then, yeah. I just, the thing that I really don't get is why, like I don't understand what's so difficult about um, selling internationally. Like if you're willing to pay, shipping and import fees, I just don't understand what's so hard from, like the manufacturer's perspective to like just sell it, right? I mean, I don't know if it has to do with like licensing, but I mean, they're the original license holders, so I feel like, I mean, and I assume licenses need to be periodically updated, so, if they, yeah, I don't know. I've always wondered. I mean, I guess those shipping companies kind of fill the gap, so it's fine, but still it's kind of annoying that you have to rely on a shipping company. Let's see. Well, it's 10 o'clock. Shit. I'm just trying to think about how long I actually want to stay on campus today. The benefit of staying here is that it's air conditioned in here. I guess it's not actively air conditioned, but it's cool. It was air conditioned earlier and it's still cold enough in the building. It's like, do I really want to head home? Honestly, not really. Yeah. I got class tomorrow though, and I didn't bring extra, clothing today, so I do need to head home to grab clothing, but also for my Live 2D model, I would like to add a like a mech or something at some point. There's no lore reason, there's no sensible reason, but I would want to fucking I would want a mech design or something. Unicorn Gundam is one worth. Holy shit. So I guess it's I don't know, is it because it's popular or is it because it's out of production? Or maybe I guess realistically it's probably both, isn't it? Um a lot of LEDs. Yeah. The LEDs make it go faster, obviously. Magnesis. Oh shit, yeah, 180 bucks. Oh, that is cool though. Wow. Wow. Oh, and this is, I'm assuming, the master grade extreme? Expensive? Extreme. Okay. Shame on this website for linking a broken video, but um this item is limited to 3 per person because someone would totally buy 3. Or someone could totally afford 3. I mean, I guess if they really like Gundam, they probably can, but um yeah, I want a Mac. I want a Mac. I can't design mechs for shit, but um no, it's not good. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's is what it is, right? You know, like if they make a good product, I do feel like they deserve to charge, what, whatever it costs to recoup that cost. But I guess this is a greater than 100% markup, so that is pretty steep. Yeah. Yeah. Although the one thing I never really understood is like short production runs or like limited production runs, because it's like, I mean, I guess the practical reason for that would be like the mold for a kit, wears out, so they just do enough to wear out for the kit to wear or for the molds to wear out, and then they just call it a day. But I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I mean, maybe that is just the reason, but like to me, it seems surprising that they'll just do like a few runs and then just like not manufacture it anymore. This not specific to Gundams, but just you often see this with certain products, right? They'll do like a specific production run and then they'll never release it again, and it's like you guys probably have the. I assume they still have the somewhat functional equipment, and if they don't, then I can understand why not. But I feel like there's a good chunk of situations where you'd expect them to still have the mold and stuff for it, but they don't do any further production runs, and it's like, I mean, I guess they're. I just wonder what the economics of that is. Yeah. Oh. Sorry, I keep looking up laptops just because I kind of want to buy one. But I keep thinking like I don't actually need a laptop though right now. At least I haven't yet. So it would be convenient. You just have to wait 1 or 2 generations. I just have to wait long enough for, USB 4 to be like super affordable. And then I just have to wait a little bit longer. But it's super. Oh, sorry, I was just kind of scrolling through this right now. So Gundam Evolution fully launched? Is that true? Oh, never mind. It says proper launch is September 21st. I never got a chance to play it. Have you tried it? Yeah, there's a lot of games that I want to try. One is Gundam Evolution, of course, but the other is also Overwatch 2, which is launching pretty soon. Um, so I just have to figure out if I have time to be doing that. That's always the limit, mitigate, or that's always the bottleneck. Time. Entry grade. Oh, there is entry grade. Okay. Okay, I see. So sorry, what is the production quality just that bad before these, the days or the years that you specify? Well, actually, I guess the thing I'm wondering is like, can you even buy stuff that's old? Like, say, high grade pre 2006? Is that a thing? Like, is it like, can you even buy stuff like that old? I mean, I guess it's not that old. It's only like, it's not even 20 years old, but still. No, but they say it's good. Okay. Yeah, I'd been meaning to try, but I kind of ran out of time. Yeah, well, I gotta figure out stuff. I don't know. Battle Operations 2. Is that the mobile game? Um, it's a gotcha game. Okay. Good person shooter. Okay. 80s shit, you can buy stuff from the 80s? Wow. I mean, I guess, it's not like it's gonna go bad, right? But still, damn. Damn. I guess that's probably worth more as a collector piece than it is actually built, right? Gundam Breaker. Okay, but Battle Operation 2 or Battle Operations plural 2. Yeah. Okay. Are they planning let me look it up real quick just so I know what the Battle Operation. It's on Steam in coming soon. Oh, okay, so it is coming soon though. Okay. Uh, let's see. Oh, it's formerly console. Okay. Oh, I see. So there's no release date specified yet, but they are planning. That's cool. Okay. So I'm assuming this is more like tactical than the kind of the arena battle or the kind of like team-based like arena style thing that Evolution's supposed to be. There was no one going to match. The server just died. But, well, oh yeah. I guess when I think of a Gundam game, I do kind of think of something like this. Definitely this kind of like over the shoulder third person. Um, yeah. I'm looking at the comments on one of the trailers, and someone mentioned like making a VR version or Gundam needing a VR game, and I'm like, yeah, because I've been in one of the I tried one of the Gundam like pods in Japan before, like in the arcade, and that was fun. That was fun. Gundam really does need like a large scale like VR um large scale in terms of multiplayer like largely multiplayer like yeah VR style thing. Mecha Gaikotsu. Okay. Mecha Gaikotsu. Okay. Oh yeah, wow. Man, I'm looking at this guy's channel and I'm like, I shudder to I shudder at the thought of how much this costs. I mean, I guess, this is presumably the guy's hobby, so, or the person's hobby, so if anything, it probably doesn't cost anything in their mind, but still, man. Building a metaverse, a Gundam metaverse? Seriously? Gundam metaverse. How does that even work? To review? Okay. But I'm assuming the guy buys most of their things, right? Sorry, I'm not actually listening to the audio. Is this person actually a guy? Yeah, oh, okay. Sorry, I was looking at the subtitles, but then I was like, I don't actually know if they're guys. They're like, yeah, no, I turned it on too, yeah. Cool. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. I'll subscribe to them in case I ever actually do buy a kit, just so I know what I'm buying, right? Yep. Oh, shit, I didn't step on that. Yeah. Best first kit. Oh, the the classic Gundam, so to speak. Is it? Uh, it looks like that. Like when I think the original Gundam, I think of this. I don't know if that's actually the case. But oh, it's $6. Yeah, yeah. I suppose it's this cheap because it's just that popular, right? So it's probably affordable to mass produce it. Okay. Yeah, that's totally still affordable. Yeah, and I have some nippers from 3D printing actually, so I've at least those. I don't have very many tools, but and if not, I could probably use a wire cutter or something, I think, right? Yeah. Well, Well, I would like to get into Gunpla, but yeah, I don't know. I'd just be worried. I don't know if I don't know if I have the financial freedom to do that. Yeah, maybe if I once I have a decent income. I don't think that'll ever be the case though, honestly. I guess what I could target is trying to get sponsored by these model, distributors, right? Because you said the Gaikotsu guy um sometimes gets models from sponsors, so maybe we could aim for that. Yeah, realistically, yeah. Yeah, I guess the main benefit is that if I watch a Japanese video, I can actually listen to it as opposed to having to rely on subtitles. Actually, now that YouTube doesn't allow community submitted subtitles, is there like a program that everyone uses to like add subtitles to YouTube videos? Um, like a third party plugin or something? I know like for example for live streams there are there's a there's a plugin you can use to automatically sort or sort out you know fan, I guess, translators in chat. But I don't know if there's something like a plugin that acts as an overlay for regular videos where people could like submit subtitles. Yeah, I was planning to do that at some point. Like, I don't know, I was considering making that part of the channel, right? Being like partially a translation channel, but you know. Wait, does she have that? I know she has live translation in her videos, but does she have fan translations on her videos? Like her, not her live streams, but um, for Gunpla. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, like the sponsorship stuff, right? Yeah. Wait, is she all sponsored? Is that where all those Gunpla are coming from? I thought she was buying it. Or at least I know, at least initially she was definitely buying it, right? Yeah. Well, anyway. Let's check something. I see. So the stream definitely funds it, yeah. Yeah, well, eventually when I become a massive successful streamer, then maybe I can afford to I can afford to build a $10 gunpla. I think part of it's also like where do you put it, right? Actually, one thing I'd really want to do at some point is like if I had like if I were successful as a streamer or something, right? Then one thing I would like to do is I'd like to like buy a warehouse and like I don't know, somewhere, and then just have a bunch of like audio like streaming hardware, like capture cards, microphones, audio interfaces, you know, like light diffusers, webcams, like everything, right? And then just have like a kind of like a maker space, but except for like streamers, right? Like how YouTube has like a creator space somewhere in LA, I think, where you can like go in and borrow their equipment. Like I'd like to make like some kind of like like streamer space where you could like test out hardware so that you know what you want to buy. Like oh, I want this microphone because it sounds better than, or it fits my voice better than like this other one or something, right? Um, like I think having something like that would be really cool. And then, ideally you could make it like membership based or like a co-op sort of, right? So that, if you want access to the space, then you just like donate like, a few bucks a month or something, or, whatever it takes to maintain the space or something. And, you know, and then you could also use it for like, oh, if your hardware dies and you need to rent some hardware, then you could rent it out or something until your new one arrives or something. I don't know. I feel like that'd be kind of cool, but anyway. I don't really know the logistics of how something like that would work, but yeah. Yeah, yeah, I've asked around and yeah, they don't seem super common, or I guess they don't get advertised all that much, which I guess makes sense. You don't want everyone to just like willy-nilly go, but yeah, it'd be cool to have access to something like that to be able to like really, see what you want to buy. Yeah. Because like even these days, it's hard to like go into like where's the closest Guitar Center? Like I guess you could go to Guitar Center and borrow and just like go in store and test out hardware, but it's kind of hard to do that even. That's also contingent on having like a local, brick and mortar audio store. So, and that only gets you audio. It doesn't say anything about like webcams and stuff, right? So, yeah. Like in monthly crew bundle thing, like costume this. I mean, again, yeah, like if you like it, then all it means is that they made a good product that deserves your money, right? Like I don't think there's anything wrong with that, right? Yeah. Payday. I've never played Payday actually. Well, wait, is Payday that game that's like sorta GTA-ish in the sense that you're like you kind of go around shooting people and like stealing cars and shit? Oh, yeah, 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 Rhino, thanks for popping by. Thanks for, or yeah, yeah, thanks for coming by. Take care, stay safe, have an evening. We'll see you later. Let's gotta, but yeah, yeah, sorry. Is Payday the one that's like sort of like GTA in the sense that it's like open world? You get to shoot stuff and like steal cars and crap and like, rob people type. Is that the right game, or am I thinking something else? I'm getting this board game instead of the video game when I Google it. I don't like bank robbery. I mean, I guess that I promise. I guess that makes sense from the title. Okay, but yeah. Like, again, like if they make a good product, there's no shame in buying it, unless you're, struggling to make ends meet. In which case, yeah, maybe you shouldn't buy it. But it doesn't sound like you're struggling in that regard. So, or it sounds like you're doing okay in terms of getting food on the table. So yeah, buy the bundle. Like yeah, yeah. And I'm just so unmotivated to study today. Got the sweet V-Bucks. Let's see. V-Bucks are the currency, right? In Fortnite, I think. Is that right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, get those sweet V-Bucks. Let's see buy other cosmetics. Okay. Oh, oops. Yeah, I'm tired. Let me go to the bathroom real quick. Try to do at least a little studying today. Should try to anyway. Maybe there's a snack up there that can motivate me. I gotta buy some snacks too. Resident Evil Cosmetics. Are they planning a collab anytime soon? I mean, I guess they would have announced it if they were, but um, yeah, yeah. Resident Evil isn't that out there. I think in terms of Fortnite collabs, I definitely would have expected Resident Evil before Dragon Ball. Shopping. Oh, it's been done before. Okay, yeah. So let me go to the bathroom first. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I should do some studying. Let's leave. I think you should study. Okay. Oh, there's two Rice Krispies. Okay, so no one will mind if I take one. Perfect. Rice Krispies. Okay. Tomb Raider. Yeah, and I feel like that'd be kind of fun. Do they take requests? I feel like that's worth asking about. Are you? Oh, sorry, I misread. You said you wish you were there. Okay. Well, the merge is happening. Sorry, the crypto merge. Or rather, Ethereum's switch to proof of stake is actually happening. Or like, it's gonna happen later this month. We'll see how that works. Sorry, I'm just like browsing Reddit. Oh, yeah, it's so weird. All right, let's try to. Oh, welcome back. Yeah, and I was just studying, trying to study rather. We'll see how well I can keep it up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go to sleep. I'm going to I don't know. Let me find a good spot to pause. How far in the video are we? We're almost at the end of this section, so I'm gonna just work to the end of this section of the lecture. It's not the end of the lecture, but it's the end of one section of the lecture, so yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you've work tomorrow or not or whatever, but yeah, yeah. If you gotta sleep, then you gotta sleep. That's all there is to it, right? Yeah. All right, yeah, sounds good. I mean, I got class tomorrow too, so I'll probably, yeah, I'll just finish this up and then uh go home. Realistically, I should start leaving a few sets of clothing on campus, uh, so I don't have to head home all the time. But um, yeah. I think actually, maybe I should maybe I should even bring a sleeping bag. I bet I could fit one under my desk. And then bring a stove, and then bring a refrigerator, and then no, I already have a refrigerator, I guess. But, yeah. But anyway, yeah, yeah, yeah. So sounds good. So yeah, Monarsy, thanks for popping by. Take care, stay safe, have a good evening, and I'll see you later. Let's gotta. I'm going to finish. Yeah, finish this section. Oh, video froze again. All right. Yeah. See ya. Let's gotta. Keep saying stuck on the same spot. Alright. Let's just call it a day here. I know where I am in the lecture. And we'll head home. Yeah, you're still here. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for staying to the end. Take care. Stay safe. Have a good. I guess have. I guess good luck at work tomorrow. Tomorrow is what, Wednesday? Um. Yeah. Lots of cramming. Lots of cramming. But anyway. Um. Yeah. Maybe. What will I do? The bicycle stuff. No. I'll think about it as I bicycle home. Just wondering if I should consider just staying in the office tomorrow evening, but we'll worry about that tomorrow. But yeah, see you later. Let's go to, where's some